So, my name's Natalie Grillo. This is a speech, I'm a mom, going back to school for my nursing degree. And I'm just here to talk about some of the benefits uh, for mothers to go back to school, especially like single mothers, to go back to school and finish their careers. Um, there's a lot of women that become mothers in the field and feel like their careers are over, like they can't keep going back to school and finish what they started, or start at all if you're become a mom in high school like I did. um I'm a single mom. I'm in school for my nursing degree, for my bachelor's in nursing. I've been going to school since I've had my kids, since high school. uh I didn't think it was going to be possible. I questioned myself a lot throughout the years with going back to school and continuing my education. And a lot of the days I wanted to quit because it was so hard to manage school, work, you know, being a mom, being there for your kids, being there for your spouse if you have a spouse, or being a single mom trying to make sure all your bills are paid without that extra support on yourself. I've been going to school for 8 years. I haven't been able to finish. This is the last stretch for me, but I really think it's possible. And even without a support system, there's a lot of help out there for single moms that you can take advantage of. There's so many reasons why, as a mom, you should want to go back to school and finish your career. And I know it's not for everybody, and some people don't know what they want to do yet in their career choice. But I think that if you do know, you shouldn't give up on that just because we became moms, because it's just so important for us to continue that and give our children kind of that, I want to say, example for them. So one of the reasons I know a lot of people or mothers don't want to go back to school is because you get overwhelmed and you don't think you can be a good mom and do your schoolwork and work to provide, your home, your food, everything for your kids, everything that they need, and be there for their school activities, or if they're babies, be there for them while they're growing, and being there for their first steps and stuff, any of their first. You want to be there for all of these things. You feel like you're missing out. But there's so much more that can come out of you finishing your career. A career is a short span of time compared to everything that you will be able to accomplish once you are done with your career, and what you can give your children once you're done with that career. Some women feel like they don't have that support system for childcare. And if you don't have family, like I have my mom, and I've had my husband to help me with all that. But there's so many people that don't have those resources, or single moms that don't have those resources. But there are other resources that you can find and apply for to be able to continue that education. If you need food stamps, there's food stamps. It's called SNAP now. They have housing available, for people that are in school. They have TANF, they have the child care credit. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but they have the child care credit from the government that helps pay for daycare. They have other schools too that you can apply for programs and scholarships to help with all of that. So there's so many resources out there that mothers can use for that. Like I said, it's if it's a year career or a 2-year associates or something that's going to help you, get out of your financial situation, or make your, life better for your children, it's going to be beneficial. You may miss a couple games, you may miss a couple plays, you may miss a couple of concerts, but the fact of the matter is that there's going to be so much more that comes from it than a concert missed. So if you look into these resources, you're going to help overcome a lot of the challenges that many of us face to be able to go back to school. Because I really think that that's one of the biggest things for moms to going back to school, is not having the resources that they need to be able to make sure that everything is taken care of in the household. The benefits for finishing your degree is like I said earlier, you're setting up your children, you're becoming an example for your children, that they're gonna want to follow that in your footsteps. You're showing that show your children that you are a strong individual person that can accomplish things, and that won't let any obstacle get in your way of that. Finishing your degree is going to help provide for your children later on in life. So yes, it feels really weird to ask for that government assistance, to ask for those scholarships, to ask for all that stuff, but that time that you put those applications in for Section 8 or whatever you need, you're not going to need that the whole time, because eventually you're going to graduate and you're going to have a good job, and you're going to be able to take care of all your needs and all your children's needs and all your expenses from having a career. So that's temporary. It's going to help reduce that stress. Your stress might be high while you're in school trying to juggle everything, but once you're done with school, your stress is going to be minimal on those financial hardships. I know there's circumstances that can still happen, but it's going to be so much more helpful. I'm doing it. There's a lot of moms that do it. I just encourage a lot of women to take onto these resources, to look into resources, to look into careers, and just finish, a career and set a goal and get there and do it every day. I'm doing this. I'm in this situation. Some days are a lot harder than others. Some days you feel like you want to quit, but you have to set those little goals. You have, hey, I'm going to finish this term, or I'm going to get into this, and you finish that, and then you're going to feel a lot more accomplished. If you just think in the big picture, like, oh, I need to graduate, it seems overwhelming. But when you have those little goals, like, okay, I'm going to pass for my next term, and I'm going to pass. Once you hit that term, especially here in Hallmark, it's 8 weeks, and it goes by so fast. Once you hit that, you feel so accomplished that it pushes you to continue forward and finish that big goal that you have in mind. So it just think it's a big step in women and their careers, and I think women and moms should definitely look into doing that. So thank you.